Okay, welcome back. A little bit late. Hiya Phil, hiya Mids. Everybody okay? Mids, yep, feeling a lot better today. That's great, Mids. That's nice to hear. Let me just pop this chat out, and then we can see what's going on a little bit more. Or at least I can. Right. Okay. Yep. Doing all right. Yep. This football train on a Monday malarkey is it's a bit of a challenge, let's put it that way. So even though I've knocked the start time back half an hour, I'm still a little bit. Although I only realised I got it all going, then I realised I had to fast forward to the Zaragoza game. So we're actually in the middle of a transfer window at the moment now. So I have done that. Okay, right, that's fine. I'm guessing everybody can hear me and see me, hopefully. I'm not, I'm assuming everybody can hear and see me. Okay, so a little bit of a catch up then, and we've got the schedule there. So we had those, where we had two nice league wins, scoring 9 and only conceding 2. Right, thanks Phil, thanks for that. It's always nice to just get a little bit of feedback right at the beginning just to make sure you're not talking to yourself. Okay, and then we had that weird cup game that 2 penalty misses. I need to make a shot out of that or something because that was a little bit of a weird game. But anyway, so yes, we are in a transfer window now, and getting quite a few offers for my players, and I've knocked them all back. However, I've put Sergi Dada on the list, and I thought I might get some backlash from that, but I haven't. I've had 5 offers for him. If you remember, he's the one who's very injury prone. And Celtic, Nice and West Ham have all offered 14 million for him. If I get that, then that's brilliant. I can maybe then go out and use that money. So that's where we're up to at the moment. And I'm clicking continue a few times here. As you can see, I didn't manage to get right up to the Zaragoza game, which is a little bit unfortunate. So it looks like we've got another offer here for a player. Who is that there? 15 to 18 million. 14 mil it would be, but I mean, Phil, you know as well as I do, anybody who plays this game, the game, one of the spanner in the works that it can throw in is that that player then decides that, I don't want to go. You know, he was quite happy to go, but then all of a sudden he doesn't want to go. Anything to help you in the game tends not to happen. So I'm not doing anything until, so basically, Udinese want a Dada loan deal. I don't think so. I'd rather have the money, 14 million. Contract to, Ruben Sanchez, right, fullback. He must be out of contract then. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, this is it, Phil. It's a bit of a, it's funny because when I was watching one of my streams back, and I realised that when I'm answering people, I'm answering the chat. So I'm like, oh yeah, fine, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Instead of just answering the, I'll get used to it eventually. No, we don't. I mean, Sergi Dada will probably want to go on loan, so the chances are he'll probably have a bit of a whinge now. But anyway, okay, let's try and get up to this Zaragoza game. And 22 years ago, I actually remember. Well, I'm sure everybody remembers what they were doing that day. 22 years. That's a bit mad, that, isn't it? Time just, I mean, and I think particularly as you get older as well, time really flies. I can't believe we're in September already. It's going to be Christmas soon. It's just absolutely mad. Beltran, defensive midfield player. Yeah, we'll just treat him at the club. That's fine. So if I get this 14 million, I don't really want to be, I don't want to be thinking about it. But if I get 14 mil, I've got to decide where I'm going to spend that money. I've got Thiago Thomas. I've scheduled off camera. I've scheduled 2 under-19 games for early January. We've already played one of them. Thiago Thomas got an 8 in that. So I'm trying to get his fitness up now. If you remember, he's the one who missed the 2 penalties. But I can't really blame him. I think I have to blame myself for that. When you've got a player who's on a 6.2, don't have him taking a penalty, and particularly when he's coming back off a nasty injury. Who is this now? 18-year-old lad. Loans. He's got 4-star potential. Yep, we'll have both of those. He can go out on loan. That's absolutely fine. Yep, absolutely fine with that. So you're feeling a lot better, Middlesbrough, are you? That's good. Oh, really? You see, those are things that I mean, obviously, I remember what I was doing that day, but I didn't have a flight booked to go to America, so you will remember it obviously a lot more than other people. Yeah. How do I choose my penalty takers? I generally let my assistant manager do it. But having said that, if you noticed in game, I did way too late, but I did change it. I put Sanchez on penalty duty just in case we got a third. It didn't happen, but I should have done it before that. But I normally go into. I mean, let's have a quick look at that. Let's have a look at penalty takers. So you see, I have got Thiago Thomas there as top of the shot. And he is a 12 for taking penalties. So when he's playing well and he's fit, he can take a good penalty. Obviously, Lorenzo Luca, I mean, he should be top. But I never play them together. I mean, we can switch those round, to be fair. And then Suarez is third. And Brian Olivan is at second. I mean, we should have Exposito should be in there, shouldn't he, really? Maybe not in front of Suarez, though. Composure is 11 for Thiago Thomas. I would choose Sanchez for a pen. Yeah, I mean, let's have a quick look at them then. Yeah, composure of 14. I mean, Denis Suarez is is that we teach Sanchez. I'm getting me. You would choose Sanchez, really? Where's have we got there? I would choose Sanchez for a penalty. Are you talking about Sanchez or Suarez? Composure, a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so what was his composure? Just an 11. I mean, Lorenzo Luca is a 13 and Suarez is a 14. I mean, on the face of it, Suarez is the best penalty taker at the club, really, I suppose. But then, well, you know the way Football Manager works. We probably won't get a penalty now for, I mean, God knows how many games. So I would make Poirot penalty and Luca. Suarez, yeah. I thought you were, yeah. I mean, I got my S's mixed up there, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, let's not get bogged down in penalties because the chances are we have got another cup game coming up. If we have a quick look at the schedule again, there is a cup game coming up, and it's after the Zaragoza game. So we're playing a 1.5 star away again, and it's Antequera. Not Anticlara, Antequera. Right, okay. So we've got another Riverez offer. Let me just set that away from there. It's a bit. So this is to purchase, is it? I mean, he's never really going to make the grade, I don't think. He's quick, but his mentals are awful. So, I mean, can we push that up a little bit? How about giving us? They're saying it might rise to 25 grand. Okay, let's go. Let's go 30 grand for him then, which is his bottom rating. They cancelled it. Oh, this game. You have to laugh sometimes, don't you? Otherwise, you'd cry. I mean, I don't know whether I've ever had an offer for a player, transfer-wise, that has actually come in anywhere near the value. They always come in under, don't they? But when you're buying a player, they want double for him what the stated value. I mean, it's just madness, isn't it? Never mind. We're going to try and keep the smile on tonight, and so it's just there's just two in, is there? I haven't got the. Let me come over here. Concurrent viewers. I've got to get used to this yet. I think we've only got two in, haven't we? But that's fine. Maybe Alex will make it for 2 minutes before we close down. You can't win them all, can you? Bad, not safe. Are you all right there, Middlesbrough, tonight? You've not been on the sherbets, have you? Because you you kind of you missed typing and Gregera offer. Yes, I've had an offer in for Gregera and I've knocked it back because I don't want to lose him. Although, to be honest, I'm not quite sure how his contract stands. Oh, I've got him for another 4 years. I don't really want to lose Gregera. He's only 23 and he's got some learning to do yet, but I think he's part of my plans. So yeah, I have had an offer in for him, but I have knocked it back. Right, what's this telling me now? Okay, 7 joined Toledo. Right, okay, so director of football. What? What's this? I've made an offer for Brighton's 22-year-old Reda Kadra, a 5-star player, potential-wise. End of contract. Oh, now then. I mean, his mentals need a bit of work. What are we thinking about him? You can't type today, no. Yeah, well, you know what? Every time I type on the keyboard, and I do mean that, every time I make a mistake, I think it's my age. Yeah, I mean, you try it, don't you? You try these things, and your record transfer is 80 million this year. That's one player, is it? Is that in or out, Phil? Oh, Fortes to Tottenham. I mean, it's good money, that, isn't it, really? 80 mil. Because with 80 mil, given the right conditions, you could bring a couple of players in for that. Yeah. Okay, I'm very tempted with this lad, actually. German lad. I don't know what we think about him. I mean, it's a bit of a. He's 22. His physicals are very, very good. He's very quick. But I do need a player out on that right hand side. I mean, maybe we could put him on a little bit of training on the mentals. But if he's coming in for nothing, but then again, I have to be aware that registration rules, I have got my 25 players. So unless I dip somebody out, then could cause me a bit of a problem. Yeah, you're right, Phil. Yeah, it's 85 million Middlesbrough, right? I mean, it's yeah. Yeah, you're right, Phil. His mentals, but then if he's coming in for nothing, he could be a good backup player on that side. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if Dada goes. Dada is going. 30-year-old. And how much are we getting of that? So the board, what's me retain then? 100% retain? If it's 100% retain. Oh, I see. There were knock-on payments. Okay, well, that's all right. 10 million in the budget. That's fine. Right, Cabrera, they're all... I don't know whether he's 32 years old, him. Right, we have a bit of money to spend. We have a bit of money to spend. 11 million to be precise. And a bit of wage budget as well. So I was thinking of buying a striker. But if I can get Thiago Thomas up, he's a 4.5-star player. And okay, his concentration decisions are not great, but I think he could become a very, very good striker. If I can get him fit again, I have got 2 strikers. This side here I'm a bit low on. Suarez can play out there, Gil can play out there, but I've not got an awful lot for that side. Luca is all you need. Well, I mean, exactly. But if he gets injured, then, yeah, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm just wondering whether maybe spend in defence. I don't know. I'm not sure. What's my keeper like? He's only a 3-star keeper. He's 31. He's okay. Centre backs, I've got Montez, who is very good. He's only 26, very right-footed. Cabrera is very left-footed, but again, but he's 32, so... And then I've got the other 2 then. I've got Calero, who is 28. Wingers could be better. Remember how hard it is to buy good fullbacks. I mean, I'm hanging my hat a little bit on Pedrosa because I think he's very, very good for 25. I mean, the thing is, I do need somebody for this position. Dudar can play that. Gregera can play it. But I don't know whether I should maybe sign a DLP or something like that for this position here. I mean, Gregera, again, his mentals are a little bit suspect. What do we think? Let's have a look in the... let's have a look at DLPs. See if we can find a DLP with 10 million. I've got 10 million burning a hole in my pocket now. We've got a ball-winning midfield player there. 5-star potential. Irish lad. His marking and tackling are not great though. Don't know about him. Not that sure really. He would be okay. 3.5-star with potential to be 4.5, but he's a lot of money. Well, I'm going to have to use that money. I'm going to have to buy somebody. So I'm not quite sure who. Let's ask the director of football, see what he says. DM, what can you give me? 2.1 million. Alvaro Sanz, A-rated, 22-year-old. But he is more ball winning. Money pinning holes in the pockets hard. I know it is. It's. I didn't. To be honest, I've not really got an awful lot of money now. There's not. Well, there wasn't a lot in the transfer kitty, and my wage budget was. And then the whole Dada thing reared its ugly head, And I thought, shall we sell him because he's injury prone? And when I had a look, I thought, oh my word, 14 million. I quite like the look of him. I don't know what we think. I don't know what we think about him. I mean, the lad that the director of football's looking at is coming in on a free anyway. So, I mean, let's just go back to scouting. Let's just see what there is available. Let's just see what players there are that would be. Who's this Mexican lad here? Coming in as a 4.5 star with the potential to be. I'd like him to have higher stats really. We'll scout him. Who have we got on the short list? Dominguez, too much, can't afford him. Perez, too much, can't afford him. Could afford him. Portuguese lad who can play either side. Thiago Gueva, Portuguese players are his mentals are okay. Between 9.2 and 11 million. Oh, he won't be interested in joining us. We're too lowly. That's all right then, fine. An attacking mid. I'm not really playing with an attacking mid at the moment. Although, to be fair, he looks very, very good. And he can play on the wings as well. I could switch Suarez over here and play him on the left wing. Hey up, we can have him. 1.9 million? What's the catch? What is the catch with him? Could anybody see a downside to him? Yes. Okay, so the different schools of thought here, aren't there? Now, I always try and spend all my money because generally I find that if you don't spend the money, then the board won't give you any extra on top of that. So I always try and spend it. Good player, no downside. Check his report. What, the overview you mean? Doesn't have the greatest jumping reach. Well, we don't want him to jump. We want him to run, pass the ball and score goals. Asking price is slightly below market value. Right, okay. Well, according to that, he hasn't got any of those. I like him. Hang about, who's he wanted by? Oh, he's wanted by Palace, PSG. We ain't going to get him then, are we? I do like him though. In for a penny, in for a pound. Angelo, Brazilian lad, for the right hand side, coming in as a 3 with the potential to be 5. 11 to 15 million. Could go on the never never with him. fairly consistent performer. I can offer good wages. Yeah, yeah. What do we think, Middlesbrough? You've got a bit quiet, Middlesbrough. What do we think? And then we've got a goalkeeper. But he would take all my money. All my money on a goalkeeper is probably not a wise move. Let's just compare him. Yeah, I don't really want to blow all my money on a goalkeeper, if I'm honest. Not at this stage. Right, let's go back to scouting again and just have a look down here. Ben Johnson, fullback. 5.8 to 7.2. Does that, because it's crossed out, does that mean he won't be? The problem is the division we're in is against me signing these. Yeah, yeah. We're scouting him, aren't we? I don't know whether to let that scouting run a little bit. Ball playing defender, 6'2". I mean, he could be an option at 1.4 million. Right, okay, let's potential issue with who? Lancho. Lancho? Who's Lancho? The fullback. New contract. Lancho. He's a 3-star player. Potential 3-star. Nope, you're not having a new contract. Sorry. Can we not speak to him? Okay, let's... he wants to be a star player. Right, so let's take that off. Treat the club as a stepping stone. I don't mind that so much. Oh, he wants 54 grand and we can't. What's the... Oh, 53 grand, okay. He wants 68 now. Right, there's nothing there about so we're going to give him 275,000. What are these clauses? How about giving him a higher wage when he gets to 20 games? What's that? 58. 61. Will he go for that? Okay, we're not too far off now. The trouble is he keeps banging that up, which is not great. Can't go any more than that. We'll give you a goal bonus. You can have a goal bonus. And we'll give you international caps bonus. How about that? Hey! Dear me. Hiya, Andy. All right. How's it going, mate? We're in the bit of the game that I'm in my element. I kind of forget there's people here now because we're in the transfer window. I'm trying not to make it too boring, but this is the part of the game I love. I've just put an offer in here for Oscar, and he looks rather good. And 1.9 million. So we just put an offer in for him. He's accepted me, but PSG are after him, so the chances are probably going to go pear-shaped. Okay, so we've raked in record transfer income. 22 million we've raked in. That's not too bad, is it really? How are we doing with squad registration at the moment? Squad registration, we can actually sign one more player. So, I mean, if this Oscar comes in, then we're full up again, aren't we? The only other thing I can think of is these offers I'm getting from the centre backs. Sell one of them and bring a new centre back in. Do I get anybody who's getting on to the point of... See, Cabrera's 32. Right, okay. Yeah, it's going to be in Preston here. It's going to be chillier today, and my coat on and all wrapped up on the football pitch before. Last Monday we were all in shorts and sunbathing and everything. This country's mad. Yeah, we all love to haggle with transfers and contracts. Yeah, it is. I love that part of the game. I prefer that part of the game than actually playing the games, which is probably a little bit weird. Oh, Gregera's out now. Of course he would be, wouldn't he? So I've just sold Sergi Dada. So I've just a bit of a catch up there, Andrew. That Sergi Dada, who was injury prone and 30, I thought I'll try him on the transfer market, and he sold straight away. I got 10 million for him. So at the moment, the finances are looking quite nice. Although we are spending over the wage budget now. That's probably why they won't let me go any further on transfers. But, so that leaves me with a bit of a problem now, because having sold him and then brought Gregera in as the DM, they've injured him now. So that's not great. How's Thiago Thomas looking now? Right, so his match sharpness is coming up. The under-19s games are doing the thing. Let's do a little bit of praising, shall we? It's going well tonight, this, isn't it? 40 minutes have been on. I've not played any football yet. I'm not going to get through 6 games tonight, I don't think. Right, this is going to be a tough game coming up, this. And considering that Dada has gone now. Although, to be fair, I mean, he was a very good player, but he was always injured, so... Let's try and get a game or two out of the way, and then we'll have a look at transfers again. We need to see whether this Oscar's going to come in or not now. He's looking at his contract, but given the fact that PSG are in for him... And I still quite like the look of this lad. I mean, he looks half decent, doesn't he? Just maybe as a backup for nothing. He's got a value of 8.2 million. What's that all about? If he's coming in for nothing. Okay. Yeah, that I mean, you've done really well with Norwich, Phil. You know, very, very successful, very successful. So everybody's waiting with bated breath now to see what you're going to do next. Right, so Gregera is under offer again now. We're going to knock that back. He's going to start whinging soon. Okay, so given that Gregera is out, I think we'll play. Exposito's injured as well. They're doing the usual thing, aren't they? Bear is on a fitness. So they're doing the usual thing. Every player that you've got for a position, they're injuring them all. Hiya, Alex. Are you all right, mate? Started a bit later tonight, but you haven't missed anything. I haven't played any football. We're 45 minutes in and I've played no football yet. I've sold a player and I've got put 10 million in the transfer budget. So I've bid for a player called Oscar, who looks very, very good. But I'm just juggling now, trying to find somebody that I can play in here. I think we might go with that and see how that does. Right, so we're going to have to set these two out. And there's not an awful lot I can do about that, is there really? I might give Thiago Thomas a little bit of a run out depending on how this game goes. It's bizarre because it doesn't look like I've got much of a bench there, really. I mean, look at all these spaces here. And yet, it's a 25-man squad and I've got 24 players. Right, let's save that there now. Right, okay, let's get into this game. So Zaragoza, top of the league, and let's see what we can do against them. So do we give them a firing up here, or do we go easy on them? I think it's time we shut a few people and criticise. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, that's got some positive. That's got positive feedback. That's got positive feedback. And that's got positive feedback. But we are away, so let's get into this one. Come on, lads. Let's have a... Oh, we're in our snazzy pink kit. Right, just play it to feet. Don't hoof it. Just play it... No, I said don't hoof it. Play it to feet. Nice ball. Lovely ball through. Beltran, stick it in the back of the net. Please tell me that's not the way the rest of the game's going to go. Right, control the ball, control. On the left-hand side, you've got space on the left. Ball through now. Oh, he's switched off. Too late. Oh, we've hit the post. Come on, this possession is really nice. We just need to stick the ball in the back of the net. 2 shots, nothing on target. Here we go, Zaragoza. The first chance they get, the ball will be in the back of the net. What a save from Pacheco. What a save. Predictions. Forgot about the predictions. Yeah. I think it's going to be a 1-0 reverse this. I can't see us winning this game at all. But you never know. But I'm going to say 1-0 for this one. Pacheco again out. Nice safe hands. What's everybody saying? A 3-1 to me. Phil's saying a 1-1. I hope yours comes true, Alex, because a 3-1 to me would be brilliant. Taken. Right, come on. Let's, can we just, I'm going to give them a little bit of encouragement, I think. Come on, lads, you're all looking glum. There's no doom and gloom. Let's put Put a smile on your face. Right, we're hoofing that this time. Ball forward. Can we pick that ball up? No, we can't. Yes, we can. Lorenzo Luca, nice layoff to Suarez. Inside, Lazo in the back of the net. Yes! Come on! Come on! That's just the start we wanted. Right, referee, you can blow your whistle now. I know there's a long time left, but I'll take that now. 1-0. That's absolutely brilliant. It's like a betting shop in here. Oh, so James is saying 2-2. I mean, come on, let's. That was a lovely finish from Lazo, though. You know what? He's seen I'm after two wingers. He's booking his ideas up. Shall I make a table? It might be a good idea. Yeah, it's a little bit of added fun in the chat, isn't it? Oh, look, now come on. We're getting caught out like this all the time. That's fine. That is fine. Zaragoza, if you want to keep doing that all game, that's brilliant. So we've got the fill ratio is going brilliant at the moment. It was 4-2 then. Although, to be fair, Zaragoza's ratio is good as well. So Phil did win last time, yeah. Phil won, I came second, and James came last. But he needs to have a word with himself because he's the one organising the game. He should be fiddling the figures. That's brilliant, lovely. Oh, nice from the keeper. Nice control. Right, go on, Vilhena. We had a nice little ball through here. That's not a bad ball. Yes! Lorenzo Luca, referee, run towards the penalties, the centre circle. Referee, it's fine. It's a great goal, that. Do not disallow that goal. Do not. It's allowed. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, my word. I might need to pause this and have a drink and collect my thoughts. It's far too exciting, this. No, it wasn't, Phil. It was all right. Football live at the weekends. Well, I usually watch all the Man City games. Right, shall we give them? Oh no, you're not meant to do it, are you? In game. Your predictions offer. I wouldn't discount anybody's predictions at this stage of the game because there's only 27 minutes on the clock, and I've seen this game go very pear-shaped very, very quickly. I can't honestly see the game letting us win this because this would get us 3 points back and it would get us 3 points nearer to Zaragoza. But you never know. Can we get to half time? Can we get to half time? 2-0. Please. You're a Sunderland season ticket holder. I kind of feel that with the passion for football in that part of the world, there should be more teams in the Premier League. Oh, Lazo, come on, he's giving you it. Get forward, Luca. Oh, that's a lovely reverse pass. Get it in there. 3-0. It's 3-0. What's going on? Oh, my word. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's just sit back and watch that one again because that was really nice. Lovely little bit of, well, actually, it was awful from their central defender. How are this team top of the league? That was awful defending. Oh, so, right, okay then. Well, you know what, James? I'm quite happy to be bottom of the league, bottom of your league. Quite happy because we're not going to lose 1-0 now, are we? We're getting a penalty. We got a penalty. Lorenzo Luca, step up, lad. This could be his second goal in the game. Come on, referee. You know what to do here. The right thing to do is give a penalty. The right thing to do is just give a penalty. Yes. Come on, Lorenzo, lad. You can stick this one away for your second goal. That's the way. Thiago on the bench. That's how you take a penalty. That's how you take a penalty. I think Thiago Thomas, one of his penalties in that cup game, he just kind of side-footed it at the keeper. Yep, we don't need to see the penalty again. I mean, what's going on with the world? We're winning 4-0 at the top of the table. Right, come on, lads. What we're going to say. That's as good a first half as you'll ever see in your life. And let's have a look at the team. What we're doing. So Lazo is looking a little bit tired. Do we make any changes or what? Given the fact that the bench is a little bit low, I think we might just leave it actually. So who's that? Beltran in midfield on a how can it be on a 6.5 when we're winning 4-0? What a pen, yeah, I know. Yep, I know, Middlesbrough. I'm doing another save at the moment and playing games off camera, and you just know the game will always have the opposition score. I mean, this is like shelling peas. Lorenzo Luca again with a hat-trick. Right, so who said 5-0? Nobody. I mean, who's near? Well, this is going better than... I need to stop getting carried away. I need to make some subs. Right, Lazo is going to have to come off. So we'll actually put Sanchez out there, I think. And I'm going to change both my centre-backs just to give people a bit of a run out. And... I mean, should we give Thiago Thomas a run up front? It seems a bit... Lorenzo Luca, 2 goals. He scored a hat-trick, surely. Lorenzo Luca scored a hat-trick, surely. Okay, I've made 3 subs. Hang about. Confirm subs. 3 when he's nearest. Rest Luca, you could be right. Yeah, I might. I'm just thinking if he's not on a hat trick, I'd like him to get a hat trick. But I'm sure he scored a hat trick. Sure he has. This is nice football. Look at this. Oh, this is nice football. If we play this kind of football towards the end of the season, then we might even win the league. Or it's going to be a bit of a stretch, because we are a fair way off. Right, I am going to bring Thiago Thomas on for a bit of a run out up front. But he likes to play a pressing forward. So let's make him a pressing forward. Anybody else looking really tired? Got one more sub left. Prediction for the next match. The next match, Middlesbrough, is... last stream, Gobby thought Luke hadn't done anything meaningful. Wow. I mean, come on. I'd forgotten he'd scored 14 goals. I don't know how many he scored now. Anyway, he's off the pitch now. We're resting him. I mean, Thiago Thomas will get a start in the next game, because the next game is the second round of the Cup, and we're playing anti-something. Anti-Clare or something like that. That's a nice ball. Look how many minutes. When we've got in the penalty area. Oh, my word. I mean, what is the AI all about in this game? I honestly, since Friday, I've been dreading this game. I thought, right, we're going to come back, play Zaragoza, and we're going to get beat 6-0. And that winning run, that little winning run we were on, is all going to go to pot. Beltran with another finish. 6-0. We need Thiago Thomas to bang a couple of goals in now. Right, come on. Thiago Thomas, seeing as we've got 6 on the score sheet, can you get a goal as well? Should we give him a bit of praise? Oh, and they're all beaming smiles now after that. This is amazing. Reverse psychology. It's like me saying Wildon is rubbish. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes, the game will catch you out, won't it? Right, okay. Oh, so the assistant manager wants to say, that sound you can hear is all of those who wrote us off backtracking. What a performance. Yeah, that's great. That, in fact, I'm going to give them all a pat on the back. Delighted with solid defence, unstoppable in midfield, and we'll say that I don't really, because Luca isn't on the. If they're on the right, okay, what we're going to. So we're basically eight. We're 8 points off the top now. We have got Celta Vigo coming up as well, though, so that's a really big game. That could actually put us in second place if we can beat Celta Vigo. Right, so you're keeping score then, James. This could be quite fun. Okay, so you can start thinking about your predictions for the next game. We're playing Antequera, and they're a 1.5-star rated team, and it's away again. But what you have to bear in mind is the last time we played in the cup against a 1.5-star team, we struggled like mad and won it in the 118th minute, and we missed 2 penalties. So yeah, just I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'd like to say I'm going to go a 3-1 win in this next game. Alex is going 4-1. Right, and the league game we play after that, it looks like it's a team in 17th place. Right, okay, so Cabrera, the 32-year-old centre back, he's out of contract. He's actually going. I wonder if I should sign a centre back then. Let me just have a. Andy, 4-0 win. Yeah. Okay, right. What am I doing here? I'm asking the assistant to do the mentoring groups. Right, finances. We've got 11 million. We are over the wage budget though. So if we do usually, let's do that. Because if this wage budget is in the red, then they won't let you offer wages. So what we're spending at the moment, we've got 8 million in the Oscar, 2 million. So we've got about 6 million to spend. I still don't know what to do about this geezer here. I know Phil's not very keen on him. He's coming in for free, but the problem is I have no registration space for him. I tell you what, let's have a look at centre backs then. Let's see what the director of football says about centre backs. Anybody around for about 6 million? Yeah, watch it now being nil-nil draw and lose on penalties. That would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. Who've I got on the short list for central defence? Right, we've got. Oh, he's too expensive. We haven't. Let's have a look at centre backs. A really good centre backs to take us into next season if we get promoted would be brilliant. He's too expensive. Right, so why is Iao Basso Only 1.4 million. I can sign one more non-EU player as well. 26-year-old ball-playing defender. He looks okay. What do we think about him? My prediction is a 3-1 win. 3-1 win in the cup. Yeah, there's going to be no penalties. No penalties at all. I quite like the looks of him. He's too expensive. There's a Spanish lad here, ball-playing defender. Bruno Mendes. He's only 5'11". It's a bit short for a centre back. And what I'm going to change my name. What are you going to change it to, Middlesbrough? What do we think about that Brazilian lad? Do we think it might take him a while to settle in or something like that? Oh, right. So you've changed your name to Finley now. I'm guessing that's your real name, is it? Right. Okay. We need to get into this game because the James's league table in the chat is becoming more important, I think. So we need to crack on with this. Can we just have a bit of a consensus? What do we think about this Brazilian? Right. He's wanted by... Oh, he's under contract as well. What do we think about him? Good at marking, playing a couple of positions. He could adapt well to living in another country. Good timing in a challenge. He looks really good. I like the look of him. Yao Basso. 6'2". He's very right-footed. But what do we think about him? James. Well, hello, Finley. Yeah. I like the look of him as well. I mean, I'm not playing with a ball-playing defender at the moment, but then that's not to say that... I mean, if we get promoted, playing with a ball-playing defender might be a useful thing. I mean, he's a very good all-rounder, isn't he? You know, he doesn't stand out anywhere, but his mentals are okay. His physicals are okay. 6'2". He's very good marking and tackling. What's his positioning like? 13. He looks great. And what do they want? They only want 1.4 million. Oh, mind you, let's have a word, but he probably won't come. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, okay. So it's one of these contract things then. I don't know, I'm not sure. But we are going to need some centre-backs for next season because one of them now was already gone. He's gone in July. So, I mean, he would be very good, wouldn't he? 23 million they want for him. Shares, I've had him before, shares. 20 to 24 million. Oh, now then. I like him. He's 6'3", heading of 18, jumping reach of 16. His physicals are really good. His mentals are better than the other lad. And he's more of a defender than ball playing. Right. Let's just have a look at his overview. Would need to learn the language. Okay, but that's all right. I wonder if he'll come to us. Oh no! Ah. Okay, let's get a game played. Let's get a game played. I'm aware that James has got a book running on this game, on this, so I need to. What's going on here now? He's struggling. He would like to go out on loan. He's 29. Can we not do that? We can not do that. That's fine. I don't really want to. Right, what's this now? Oh my God, I've got. He wants an improved contract. You're 22 and you've got a 2-star potential and you want an improved contract. Sorry, that's not happening. Oh yeah, we've already looked at him, haven't we? What's the chat? Give him some games. What? The one I've just been looking at? Right. Right, okay, we're coming up to this cup game. So I'm saying 3-1. Right, what do we think about this? I mean, I don't know, because he's not really good enough to get in. It's a problem, this, because if I get Oscar can play on both sides. Okay, he's better left-sided, but I could switch Suarez over here. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking to cancel that off. Right, I've cancelled that one off. I'm not 100% sure about that. I know who's coming in on free, but I think we do need better players, so go away. Daddy long legs and flies. It's hopeless having your windows open at this time of the year. Oh, I've never noticed that before. So Ruben Sanchez there, he's going on the 1st of July, but you can actually sell him now. Please get Angelo. He was down. Where was he? That's just come up, that one, hasn't it? Why do you want me to get Angelo? He's 15 million. I can't afford him. He's 15 million. Why is he good? Credit card jobby. Do you think? Oh, go away. Go away. You know, insects have no respect, have they, for live streaming? I'm trying to stream to the masses, and I've got Daddy Longlegs flying all over the place. I mean, okay. Do we think we should sign him then? Are we? He's unbelievable. Take a loan. The next Neymar. The problem is he won't come to us. Shall I try should I try a loan offer then? No, can't have him. I tried my hardest. Yeah, I think he's in me. I think I've got him on the shortlist, Angelo. Yes, I have. I've got him. But the problem is, he doesn't want to come to us, and he won't. He won't come on a loan. So that's unfortunate. Oh my word! How many more? Do you realise that I'm trying to get some games played here? Improve contract. Who's this? I mean, you're having a laugh, lad. 22 with 1 star. Go away. Stop mithering me. Right, he's made another offer here now. Defensive midfield. We need a defensive midfield player. Florian Flick. Did we not? Florian Flick. Ah, it's a bit of a crossover here. Spoiler. I'm doing a Schalke save. Right, I know Florian Flick. What's he doing with him? 2.1 million. You're having a laugh, aren't you? Right, we're having him. If the director of football wants to negotiate for that one, we'll have Florian Flick. I'll change one of my other lads to a DLP, and he can play at the base of the midfield. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, well, I've got him on me. I mean, you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened. Maybe the board will give me 50 million if I get promoted, and then we can go out and sign him. See, this is the thing, isn't it, about having chat running? You run through players. I mean, I did this with Phil, with Leonardo, and look how well that turned out. That turned out really well. I remember the day when he was scrolling through and said, "Oh, Leonardo, you need to get him. Go back, have a look." Yeah, Phil, Leonardo. Didn't work out very well, did it, Phil? Right, okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we are going to play Thiago Thomas up front in this game. Going to give him a run out as the pressing forward. And what's everybody saying? Florian Flick. Yeah, I know. Spoiler. So have I already done the Schalke 04? I've done Schalke 04. I did a sim and I got them back into the Bundesliga. Well, I'm actually now doing. I've done the video's done. I just got to get it up onto YouTube. But I'm now doing a play along, if you will, with Schalke. And Florian Flick has just been sold from under my nose, basically, by the board. And I was he's a 4-star player for Schalke. Really annoyed, and I couldn't do anything about it. Really annoying. Let's bring Gil onto there. So we're missing Gil, Exposito, and Gregera. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know whether I should be changing the team at all. I mean, we could give Gomez a run out, I suppose. Sergio Gomez. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just play it. I have to keep remembering to save the game. Right. We've got one of these nice little lines between Lazo and Victor Gomez. Very nice. Right, okay, what did I say? 3-1. Let's get this game going. Because the chat are bored to death now. They just want to get this game going and see who is going to win out of all the... Right, come on, lads. Carry your performance on and we'll do really well. So we're going to give them a... Although my chats are not doing very well. Right, okay. Come on, lads. We're in our fancy pink kit again. I mean, how did that not go in? I always feel very comfortable playing these lower rated teams in the cup. We've hit the crossbar. So how many? We've played a minute of the game and we've hit the crossbar twice. I know Phil's got a beef with this. The number of times you hit the frame of the goal. We're all over him here. Just tap it in. There we go. Thiago Thomas. That's his second goal of the season. I think if we can keep him fit, I think we're on to a winner with Thiago Thomas. Him and Lorenzo Luke are up front. We've cracked it. We just need to keep him fit. Nice ball in from Suarez. Oh, he didn't know much about it, Thomas, did he really? It kind of hit his big toe and went in. Okay, we don't need to see that again. Okay, come on, lads. We need another 2 goals so that I can win the betting league in the chat. Pedrosa, Denis Suarez having a good game. Lovely ball out onto the other side. And that was an awful finish. What's that? Is that the Champions League or the Copa del Rey? Well, it's only 1-0, and I think, if I remember rightly, the last cup game that we played was only 1-0, and we did concede a goal in it, and then that's why it went to extra time. So we were all over him in that half, and okay, I'm saying we're having the score, but I'm so pleased. No, I don't want to say that. Let's not have any complacency, shall we not? So Thiago Thomas is having a good game. Anybody needs to come off? Not at this stage. Right, come on. Let's... Right, highlight from the kickoff. Always dangerous. Don't like highlights from the kickoff. Not unless he passes it to a snazzy pink shirt and then it'll all be fine. Win it. Come on, we're standing off them. Somebody needs to get a tackle in here. I mean, that was poor, that. The marking was awful. Right, we want to... I don't know what I'm trying to do here. So we're back to the same old thing again. We've just beaten the top of the league, and yet a 1.5 star team we're drawing 1-1 with. 4-1 is still alive. 3-2 ain't going to happen. I don't know. Anything could happen in this game. Good throw into the box. Come on, lads. We're all over him here. What's going on? Beltran, just hit it. To make sure somebody's not stood in front of you, though, when you hit it. That's a penalty, that, ref. Yes! That's the 2 goals we've scored have all been in offs, haven't they, in this game? 2-1. That was a weird goal, that. Pedrosa side foots it in. Thiago Thomas falls over and then it pings back to Beltran. What a weird goal. What are the stats looking like? Now you see the fill ratio there's not working, is it? 15-4. So they've got a better ratio than we have. So the chances are that I don't know whether to go a little bit. Let's do a bit of time wasting. Drop the tempo a little bit. Right, we are looking very tired. Beltran's looking very tired. But I don't have an awful lot that I can bring on. Melamed, he can play in the middle. Right, we'll bring Melamed on. And what could Guado play? What can Gill play? He can't play in the middle either, can he? Struggling a little bit here, if I'm honest. Can any of these central defenders play defensive midfield player? Calero. No. He can, though. I'm going to stick him in there. It's a cup game. Can I only make 3 subs? Let's give Olivan a run out because he's been having a bit of a whinge that he's not playing enough. Let's just do that for now. Right, come on, we're time wasting a bit, lads. Let's drop down to positive. Right, just play the ball. Look, you see now that was a useless ball. That wasn't necessary. Although if we turn this into a goal, then... Oh, Thiago Thomas has hit the post now. They're all looking a bit down in the dumps. Shall we give them a bit of praise? Let's cheered 1 or 2 up. Still 2-1. Who said 2-1? I said 3-1, didn't I? 2-1. Whoever said 2-1. Oh, my prediction is sleeping with the fishes. Imagine it becomes 8-1 all of a sudden. No, 2-1. Whoever was nearest to... I said 3-1, didn't I? So... and then you get one of these half and half messages, don't... Well, we didn't play very well, but well done with the result. Okay, we're through to the next round of the Spanish Cup. So Olivan now is going to look at his options. I mean, to be honest, I think we can probably do better. We'll just say that, that's fine. Right, okay, so what... Phil's got a point. What did you say, Phil? Did you say 2-1? Let me scroll back. I've got to scroll back a long way. I spent so long there faffing about in the transfer market. I didn't. Yeah, well, I won it. I didn't get the betting syndicate that we've got going though in the chat. I didn't win that, did I? Because I said 3-1. Right. Okay. So we're playing Baleares, who are 17th in the league next. Did I put? I can't remember what I've done now. Oh, we've got Florian Flick, haven't we, coming in, and Oscar. Right, okay. I mean, there are quite a few players who are going at the end of the season, so I could take them out of the squad. How much money have we got left? I still won't mind a centre back. Here we go. Flick is very interested. Let's have a look. He only wants to be a squad player. Take that off. And he only wants 12. I don't think he's as good a player in this save as he is in my Schalke save. Right, so let's take that 35% off. What does he think about that? He's gone with that. Florian Flick is coming in. I think he'll be a good player for us. What are we now? 12th of Jan. Right, so we've got Granada. Where are Granada? Oh, Granada are a 3.5-star team. We are a 3-star team. At least we've got them at home, or I think that might be the end of our... Are they... Granada, are they... They're in the first division. But they're 19th. They're not doing that well. Come on, James. Sort yourself out. Score predictions. Phil, 1 point. Alex, 2. No one. Gobby, 2. James, right. Oops. You can't get the staff these days. Somebody comes in the chat and starts running a book and then they make a mess of it. You just can't get the staff. Right, okay, we need to do match tactics in there. Rest. All of that needs to come out. Recovery. Rest. Team bonding can stay in, that's fine. The next game, 2-2, that you think, Phil, dear? I mean, let's just have a quick look then at the league table. So basically, we're playing Baleares here. So let's have a look at their recent form. I mean, look at this. If we can't beat them, it's hard lines, isn't it? Two-one for me. I think it'll be tight because the game is going to want to throw a spanner in the works soon, because we've had 5 games unbeaten now. So it is going to want to throw a spanner in the works. But I still think we might win that. I think the losing streak might start with Granada, because we've got Celta Vigo coming up now as well, and they're meant to go up as champions. That was the prediction. I mean, I think I'm going to say 2-1 to us. All right, who's Capitoline? Is that Roma? Who is Capitoline? Is that Roma? Because they put a bid in for Oscar. So it's looking possibly like we're not going to get him. What's this now? Another transfer. 2 with potential to be 3-star. 23-year-old. What's he worth? 400,000. Can we bump that up? 475. What? How does that work? So they bid 400. Am I missing something there? So they bid 400,000. I said 475, and they've come back with 165. How does that work? Okay, let's take it back up to 400,000 then. Oh my word. All right, so Florian Flick now is under offer from Bayer Leverkusen and Mönchengladbach. We're probably not going to get him either then. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, I think a lot loan. Let's offer him out for loan then, because it would actually open up a spot in the team. Let's offer him out for loan. Hang about, what am I doing here? Offer to clubs, loan offer. But he's on 5k a week. I'm not too bothered about his wages. That's fine. So what are we all saying? That might be a glitch. I think it probably is a glitch, yeah, Finlay. I much prefer Finlay than Middlesbrough, I have to say. Right. Okay, let's... loan offers made for Olivier. Oh, they've actually coming in for him. Right, okay then. Yeah, that's fine. The problem is, though, these players I'm trying to sign thinking I'm full with my registration. I don't think anybody's going to come in the end. Who's this one now? I mean, this Espanyol team, what a load of whingers. No, you're not having a new contract. Go away. What time is it anyway? 9:30. Might be able to get a couple more games in if I stop waffling and stop faffing about. Yeah, I think it was I mean, that was bonkers. So they came in and offered 400,000. I tried to bump it to 5. They came back with 165, went back to 4, and they accepted that. Sometimes this game is absolutely bonkers. Are you off, Finlay? So Crystal Palace now have made a loan offer for Oscar. You know what? We ain't going to get him, are we? It's a racing cert, this. Yeah, night Finlay. Night Finlay. Well, the board and the fans think we're going to win. Just had the police at the door. What have you been up to, Phil? All right, let's we need to find out what's going on with Phil here. Let's just pause the game because we need to find out what's going on with Phil. Another player who is all of these players. He said that he was looking for a dangerous criminal with one eye. Still finding it quicker to use both. Hey Phil, this is I do the jokes on this channel. You do realise that I paused the game then. We all thought that you were getting arrested for some Gordon Bennett. I just read that one on Facebook. Right. Phil and his jokes. Right, we're into this game now. So I've said 2-1 and let's see. So we're going to bring Lorenzo Luca back for this game. He can play his usual complete forward. And the team seems to be playing really well. So I don't really see any need to change it, to be honest. Cabrera. I just do wonder whether Sergio Gomez shouldn't get a game. But then I'm a bit... I think we're going to stick with what we've got, actually. Right, let's do a bit of a save. Let's try and get into this one. We're at home. Sorry, copy. Sometimes, though, the chat does need... I mean, the chat tonight doesn't need livening up, but sometimes the chat does need livening up a little bit. So the odd joke in here and there doesn't... You see, we've got James running his illicit gambling system in the chat. So, right, let's go. Let's submit the team. What are we thinking then? It wouldn't at all surprise me if we don't lose this one. Would not surprise me. We've been playing some lovely football, scoring great goals. Right, do we put pressure on and say we're the favourites, we should be winning? I'm going to say stick to the plan, be patient, and everything will turn out fine. Oops, a daisy. Well, that didn't go down well, did it? I'm not telling anybody, James. It's just between you, me, and the chat. Saying nothing. I mean, when Phil said he'd had a knock on his door, I thought, hey up, they found out about James here. Get your head on that. Right, come on, Lazo. Just run that ball now. Get a run on. Can anybody bust a gut to get forward? But none of you looking like you want this. I fire him up. Pedrosa, Vilhena, Suarez in the box. That should be in the back of the net. And it is. Lovely goal from Beltran again. Third goal of the season. He seems to have found his shooting boots, Beltran. That was... it was a little bit ponderous, that attack, I have to say. It all seemed to be happening in slow motion. But eventually we got there. We got some bodies in the box. Nice pass from Suarez. Suarez is playing really well out on that left-hand side. I started off playing him as the attacking mid-shadow striker, but he's playing really well out on that left-hand side. Right, we all look at the glum faces. Right, we're going to give him a praise. It's probably not the right... What just happened there? Come on. I'm literally no idea what happened. Now, James, no more goals. Yeah, I mean, I would... to be quite honest, I'd like another couple just to be safe. I don't think in Football Manager I've seen a 2-goal lead get overtaken, but I've never seen a 3-goal lead. I don't think I have anyway. So I think if we can get 3, then just a ball forward now for Beltran. Beltran's on fire. Oh, come on. Right, I'm not liking this with Baleares. Take it, Pacheco. Nice take. He's got a very safe pair of hands, Pacheco. I shouldn't really have said that. As I was speaking the words, I knew I shouldn't have said that. He's going to make the biggest howler you've ever seen. Come on, Lorenzo. Just slide it across. No, you have to slide it across to a fancy pink shirt. That's no good, is it? Tackle, tackle. This could be a goal, this. Don't kick him. Right, tackle now. Nicely nipped in Suarez. What a play. I'm glad they gave him a new contract. Vilhena running with the ball. Nice, nice. Lazo. Lovely ball in for Lorenzo. He's gone too far. Come on now. He's the provider. In the back of the net. Beltran with his second goal. He's got 4 goals for the season. He's doubled his season's goal tally in one game here. This is amazing. This is brilliant. I was 3... Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Came back to 3-3. I mean, that is some going against a team like Barcelona. That's very unusual for the AI to let that happen. Haaland was broken in FM21. Right, Lazo, it's the Lazo show. He gets the ball and just runs with it. The only problem is he's getting other players to run with him. We've got a few up now. Back to Lazo. Right, you've got some support now, Lazo. Oh, never mind. Left wing, left wing, left wing. There's nothing happening on the left wing. Ball over the top. Lazo's onto this. Just fall over. To the back of that. Beltran's got his hat trick. It's 3-0. So, although I don't want it to happen, Baleares can score the odd goal now. 3-1. I've won the illegal betting scheme, and I've won the game as well. Yeah, it was. It's. I mean, that's all down to Phil's juggling with tactics and talking to players, and it's it defeats me a little bit, that side of the game. I don't think I've ever managed to do that. If I go down, it's always been the same with me in Football Manager. If I go down to a much better team, then I'm just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle because I know I won't get back into it. Come on, run for the ball, run for the ball. Just a nice little, don't hoof it. You just find a nice pink shirt. That's it. Again, find a nice pink shirt. You don't need to hoof it. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? What time is it now? Yep, then we'll just play. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Kylie Bear. My word, that's worth looking at again. Dear me. Look at this. This is amazing. Wallop, get hold of that. Absolutely beautiful. 4-0. Well, since I went to the Gegenpress, we've not looked back. Right, okay. I think we might give 1 or 2 players a bit of a rest here at half-time. Cabrera can come off and Sanchez can come on for him. And who else have we got? I might actually bring Thomas on up front. I'm going to play him as a complete forward, though, instead of pressing forward. Let's see how he does. Make a couple of changes at half-time. Just give 1 or 2 weary legs a bit of a rest. I mean, fortunately, we're not in Europe or anything, so we don't have a humongous amount of games to play. But what did they eat? Why? Pasta? Porridge? Most of those daddy long legs. I'm not kidding. I've been attacked by more little midges and daddy long legs tonight than and it's crackers because it's raining outside. Mind you, maybe they're all coming inside because it's raining. Come on, Thiago lad, stick it in the back of the net. No, poor. Scoring goals for fun. I must admit, the streaming is so much better when you're winning games and playing well and putting the ball between the two white sticks. I mean, you can't beat it, can you? That was a bit of a speculative ball. They're going to get a goal here, aren't they? I'm going to say now it's going to be 4-1 possibly. Did anybody say Espanyol would score 4 goals? How are we doing, James, with your the book? Is it who's winning? Right, we need to make some more subs. And okay, Vilhena needs a bit of a. I might have to play somebody out of position here. Sergio Gomez can come on. And we'll give... no, we won't, because he's going out on loan, isn't he? Should we give... let's give Brian Gill a run out. That'll do. 4-0. Andy said a 4-2 win. I mean, there's always time, isn't there? I think they'll score at least one. I'll be surprised if they don't score one, although the game has gone really dead now. So the fill average there, fill ratio's done all right. 25 shots, 11 on target. So, I mean, I can't ask for better than that. Right, okay. That's about as good a win as you're likely to see. Right, we're going to rush through one more game and then we'll call it a night. Right, how are we doing now then? Celta Vigo are keeping up. I need to keep an eye on them. They're doing really well. They went off the boil a little bit and then they've really got back on it again. So, yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, 5th place now is Eibar and they're 5 points behind us. And Santander as well, 5 points behind us. So, we're doing all right. As long as it's better than the opposition, you'll win. What, the ratio or... Right, we're just going to play this Balearis now, not Balearis, who we're playing next. Oh, it's Vigo, isn't it? It's Celta Vigo next. No, it's not. Spanish Cup. Up against Granada. I mean, this will be an interesting game. This could be where the winning run comes to an end. Well, that's a difficult one. 2-0 or 4-2. I think Andy should have it because he got the 4, didn't he? He got the 4. Okay, he didn't get the 2, but right. You can always bank on Santander. What's going on with the chat tonight? Have we all been drinking the funny juice today? What's going on? Both get a point. I mean, that's fair dues, isn't it, really? Right, come on. Let's. I might do a little bit of this transfer shenanigans. I might do it off camera so I don't bore everybody to death. This Oscar's not coming to us. Notts Forest are after him now. Monthly staff meeting. When's this game? Oh, it's a way off, isn't it? Yep, he can go. I suppose it's better to have a chat that's cracking jokes and having some fun than a chat where nothing happens. Oh, Bayer 04 now. That's Leverkusen, isn't it? It's at Leverkusen. We're not going to get that Oscar. I mean, it's... Can you actually go in and... Can you go in and change the contract offer? Can we offer him another 2,000? I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't know whether that works. What's that? We've got two players in team of the week, Beltran and Suarez. Not surprised, really. What's up with this now? Puado he wants to go out on loan. Oh, my word. I mean, I actually don't really rate him that much. Maybe I'd just send him out on loan. Right, let's send Puado out on loan as well then. Puado. We'll get to this game in a minute. Offer to clubs, loan offer. He's only on 3.7 a week. That's fine. He can go as well. I mean, I am freeing up squad places here as well. Oh, what's going on here now? Right, there's loads of people want to loan him. Right, just for speed, we're going to accept all loan offers. (3-1) to Granada. Phil saying, yeah, 2-1 loss. Well, thanks, chap. There's confidence in the Gobby Gaffer managerial expertise. Oh, somebody wants to buy him. What's his value? 2.8 to 3.9. But it could rise to 3.5. You know what? I'm going to accept that. I'm sorry I accepted the loans for him now. If somebody wants to buy him, then... Oh, Pedrosa, no. And this game. And I've just sent my backup left wing back, left full back out on loan. This game drives me potty. Right, we just need to get this. We just need to get this game played. I mean, on the run that we're on at the moment, I'm gonna buck the trend here. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Espanyol. That's what I'm saying. 2-1. Because in the form that we're in at the moment, you've got to remember as well, Granada are 19th, so the difference in the two teams might not be that big. So I'm going to say, I'm going to predict that we're going to win this game. Right. 2-1 win. Come on, lads, don't let me down. Right. So that Oscar's gone to Leverkusen then. And Flick has gone to Leverkusen as well. And that Olivan now is going to Girona. This is a problem. Although Cabrera can play there. Yes, we've lost all our transfer targets. They've all gone down the pan. Well, I was going to say they've all gone down the pan. They've actually gone to Leverkusen. So, okay. So Pedrosa is so Cabrera can play there. Okay, so Cabrera can go over that side. And we're going to bring Sergi Gomez in. He's going to play there. And I think we might be saying that that is it. Good girl. Okay, right, okay. Alex is playing his cards close to his chest. He's playing dead in the chat, and then when the game gets underway, he's going to see which way the game's flowing, and then he'll jump in with his. No, he's not coming in. Right. Well, I'm saying a 2-1 win to us. Yeah, we're not fine. 2-1 win. Right, come on now. AI, you know what to do. I know what you're gonna do, but you know, let's keep this winning run going. Right, I'm not gonna say anything to the players this time because last time it didn't go down very well. Come on, we are at home. Let's do a job. Okay, so we're back to our blue and white stripes. Nice, Beltran, ball through, Bill Heener, stick it in the back of the net. Oh, we've hit the post. Right, come on, there's no high press on there, so we can mop that up nicely. Headed ball out. Come on, somebody get to that. Go on, Suarez. We need a big game from Denis Suarez today. We need a big game from Lorenzo Luca. Oh, to be fair, it is only the cup. I'm not really that bothered about the cup. I just want to get promoted. That's the main aim of the say. Let's get us promoted. Nice ball. He's got 3 players on him. Get rid of the ball now. You've got 3 players on you. There must be space. Luca has hit the post again. Okay, Phil, when you get that petition going for Sports Interactive about the number of times that the ball hits the frame of the goal, put me down for a signature because it's ridiculous. 7 minutes on the clock and we've hit the post twice. Back onto the wing. Nope, forget it. Come on, somebody look lively here. Cabrera, nice header. Go on, Suarez, run it. Come on, you've got bodies in the box now. Get it in the box. Come on, Lorenzo, get your head on it. Right, here we go now. Lorenzo Luca there picks the ball up. You know what? We could win this. Beltran, is Beltran in again? Yes! Lorenzo Luca, my man. 24th goal of the season. I always said he's my favourite player, Lorenzo Luca. I always knew that he would come good. This is nice. I'm liking this. I'm waiting to give them a shout here to try and cheer them all up. Look at the glum faces. What's up with them? Right, we're praising them. Hey! That's turned a purple to a green face. Right, come on, we're 1-0 up. Oh, there is only 20 minutes on the clock. I can't see Granada not scoring. That's a lovely header. Lovely header to a blue and white striped shirt. Lucas through, can he? No. Go on after it. What do you stop running for? Suarez. Poor. Gets the second bite of the cherry. Penalty. Purple is calm. Is it? Whoa. All right, is it? It's calm, is it? Oh, calm. Right. They need to pick a better colour then for that, don't they? Because purple, purple is, if you ever see like emojis, like a purple colour is like want to be sick or not very happy. They need to pick a different colour for that. They've all gone calm again now. I always look at it as that being grumpy. Yeah, I have done. Yeah, I have done. And you're right, it does say calm. Well won. Nearly well won. Good header. Played ball forward there. There's nobody forward, unfortunately. James says, I thought purple was negative. Yep, I did as well, but as Phil's just pointed out, it is actually calm. I've just hovered over one of them and it says calm. Nice ball, Suarez. Right, Suarez. Ball forward. Lorenzo Luca's going to run with this now. The problem is he needs to be in the middle. Oh, that's nicely picked up by Vilhena. Can he hit that? Can he get it in? No, he can't. Right, come on. We need half time now so we can give him a little bit of a pep talk. And I'm actually going to give him a bit of praise again just before half time. It's going to go 1-1 this. It's definitely going to go 1-1. Tackle on. That's the one. Go on, Lorenzo. You need to slide it across. You've got a man here. Don't shoot. Oh, that's the ball. Come on. Come on. There's me. I'm screaming on the touchline. Slide it across. Slide it across. And he has done. And Lazo slides the ball at the back of the net. 2-0 up. This is amazing. League One, here we come. Lovely ball that as well between the defenders. Great goal. 2-0 up against Granada. What have we got now? Free kick. I don't think we've got any really good free kick takers. Very near. Very near. 24 goals he scored this season. I mean, that is just immense. This is why I don't get the whole thing with Leonardo. I mean, he played so well for me, and when I saw him come up in your scouting, this is what I don't get. Because when Lorenzo Luca came up, everybody said, sign him, he's a beast, he's a goal machine. And I don't think I'd heard of him before. And it was right, put him in the team, brilliant. But Leonardo in your team, it's just... Right, you're doing brilliantly, keep up. Let's have a look. Anybody tired? We've got a yellow card at left back. There's not a lot I can do about that. I am running out of left backs. I am going to have to do a little bit of work on the... I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I think we're just going to leave it as it is and just play it for another 20 minutes or so. Come on, Lazo. Just stick this one in and we can all go to bed nice and happy. He has as well! What a free kick! What a free kick that was. We're beating Granada 3-0. This is absolutely brilliant. Why are there not more people here? There needs to be more people in the stands. This is tremendous. I did say, though, Granada, they were 19th. I don't know whether I'm not sure how many teams are in the Spanish First Division. It's not, I think, is it 20 in there? So they're next to bottom, Granada. They're not having a good season. Right, we need to make some subs. Probably the Lancashire weather. Oh, Andy, so you've got him at Liverpool. You've got Leonardo at Liverpool, have you? He's not getting game time. He played brilliantly for me, and then I ended up selling him for like big money. So it was a win-win for me. But I suppose it just goes to show, doesn't it, that even though the chat are saying, "Oh, sign him, he's brilliant," but maybe that works in a formation or a tactic or in a position. Maybe bringing them into my team. I mean, Lorenzo Luca has worked out brilliantly, but it maybe doesn't work all of the time. Right, what we're going to do here. I think I'm going to bring, although he's not a fullback at all, but I don't like that yellow card. We're going to bring Melamed on in midfield. We're going to bring him on for Bear. Oscar Gill can have a run out at right back. Puado can come on for... No, he can't. Brian Gill can come on for Suarez. Puado's on his bike, I think, isn't he? And let's give Thiago Thomas another run out as well. I'm determined to get this lad scoring goals. Right, made all my subs. 3-0 up. Right. Dear me. That was close. What, Phil? So, are you saying you've never played a big Premier League team in FM? I mean, I did say in one of the streams. Yeah, I did say in one of the streams that although I'm a Man City fan, I would never play City in Football Manager. Um, but then there are challenges, aren't there? I mean, who's to say if you play as? I mean, I think Chelsea would be good as a beta save because even though they've got shed loads of money and signing like as many players as they can, they're still not doing that well. And I do think Chelsea would be good as a beta save. Right, we've gone off the boil a bit now. What's going on, lads, here? Well, right, come on then, James. What's happened there then? No, I don't think Andy said he's not developed at Liverpool. He's not getting the game time, and he's not. Yeah, that's what I did when I first, the very first FM I got, I played as City, and like you say, I think when you're learning, it's best to have a top team with top players to give you the best chance. So you're right, it is a good shout that when you're learning, play with the top team. But did I win? What did I? Oh, I said 2-1. I said 2-1 to us. We won 3-0. Did it? Everybody predicted we'd get beat though, I think, didn't they? So, well, that'll do for me. Right. Well, I think that is where. Right. Okay. So Phil 2, Andy 3 with Gobby 4 points. So on top of the illegal betting charts as well. This is going better than it could have. So I'm winning in game, winning in the illegal betting charts. Absolutely brilliant. Are you going to keep a running book or are you going to do it per stream? Because I'm not sure which would be the best, really. Everyone else predicted a negative result. So you have to have faith. That's what you have to have. I have to say, faith doesn't always work for me. Right, well, I think I am going to call it a day there. It's 10 past 10, so we've been playing for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. That 2 hours has just gone like that. It's flown by. I was thinking per stream. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think per stream is a good shout. Yep, it has been, Phil, and we're on a nice little run. But as we all know, Football Manager likes to stick a spanner in the works. So I'm guessing that run will come to an end. It may well be against Celta Vigo. We have got them coming up in a couple of games now, but that won't be played now till a Friday stream. So, but we're doing all right. We're if we can beat Celta Vigo, we'll go 3 points behind them. Yeah, 3 points behind them. So not too bad. Yeah, well, yeah, James. I mean, at the end of the day, you'd need a mind like a computer, wouldn't you, to carry it all over? Yeah, just do it for each stream. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to. So what I'm going to do, I think, now is I'm going to. When is the next game now? When do we play the next game? Oh, it's on the 24th. It's only in 4 days' time. That's a bit disappointing. I mean, I've lost all my transfer targets now. All my transfer targets have gone. So my squad is looking. So I can actually bring another two players in, but I think I've got at least one more who's going out on loan. So I've got spaces now, and I need to bring some. I've got 8 million burning hole in my pocket. Well, it's actually more than that. Wage budget 470,000, and I'm only committed spending 368. So I've got plenty in the wage budget as well. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Probably get a cup of coffee, sit down. I'll mooch through all them players and try and get some signings on the go. But I won't play any games off camera. Um, so yeah, thanks everybody for coming, and thanks for keeping the chat running, and some funny jokes in there tonight. Um, But yeah, I'm going to. What's that? The winner of the stream gets to dress up as a copper and knock on Phil's door. Oh my God. Dear me. I'm going to have to up my game now in Phil's stream. I'm going to have to come up with some funny jokes. I'll have to get some Christmas crackers pulled and see if I can come up with some funny jokes. But yeah, that's been really good. Like I say, thanks for coming into the chat. Thanks for watching. And at the moment, you're seeing a very happy Gobby Gaffer. Um, yeah, that was it. Not last Monday, I think it was. I very nearly threw my toys out of the pram in that episode. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see a grown man cry. But yeah. So thanks, James, Phil, Andy, Alex. I don't know whether you're still there or not. Oh, Finley went, didn't he? So we'll see you again. I'll put a note up on the community page, and you can tell it I'm getting late. I can't get my words out, and hopefully we'll see you all on Friday. And I'll have to start doing a bit of social media stuff so we can get one or two more in. You never know, we might get some extra jokes in and give you a bit of competition. All right, I'm off. I shall see you on Friday, hopefully. So thanks very much. Good night.